How's it going, everybody? My cup of tea here, back in another reaction video, and it's finally time. It's finally time to finish off the Ben 10 illustrated lore story that we've been watching. I know it's been a while since we watched the last part, which was part 4. Yesterday, I just finished watching part 4 and taking notes on my phone, which was a lot of notes. I took a lot of notes. This has been an incredible journey about learning about Ben 10. I didn't know how deep the story went with Ben 10. So much crazy stuff happened. And we're finally going to conclude with part 5, but you guys told me to watch the intro because I guess something special happens. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's start this. I'm ready. Entire story of Ben 10 illustrated all 5 parts. Obviously, we're gonna skip the parts we've seen. Just go straight to part 5.
I love working on Ben 10.
Let's just see the intro. But okay, here we go. Let's start this. Description. Okay. This is my quality. Before we begin. Oh, that's right. He did say he's gonna release on the anniversary from the last video we watched.
Hi, I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Ben Tennyson.
Oh.
This is Paul Lighting, the voice of Max Tennyson.
Hi, I'm Tara Strong, the voice of Ben Tennyson.
Tara Strong too?
The voice of Kevin Levin, and right now, that's how we do it. And this is Wingman G, the real life Beast Boy, and you're watching the Ink Tank, babies.
Thanks.
That's for some reason that's how I imagine the Kevin voice actor to look like. I don't know why. I just imagine him to look like that. I don't know why.
How we do it, and this is Wingman G, the real life Beast Boy, and you're watching the Ink Tank, baby.
Oh, wow, he got to put the ink tank. Hey, that's nice.
Thanks for tuning in to the Ink Tank.
I loved working on Ben 10, and I wish they would do a Ben 10 animated feature film.
We had a great time working on that show. We were a family, even the
That's
aliens.
nice.
I love being Ben, because I get to turn into whatever alien I want.
I keep forgetting she
at
was
least
Ben.
Most of the time.
Don't touch my car.
She's such a great voice actor.
We hope you enjoy the
He's
video.
so great.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
It's
It's
gonna be-
hero time.
Going hero.
Going
Bye,
here.
guys.
This is Max. Out.
Wait, let me just make sure. Who was the Okay, yeah, Tara Strong, young Ben 10, and the first one was the old Ben 10.
Hi, I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the
Okay, yeah, teenager. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is nice intro right there. Okay, now I see why you told me to watch this. This is nice seeing them. I can't believe this YouTuber got the voice actors to show up in this film or this video. This is nice. Alright, I finally got to the part where we ended off with the last part. Part 5. There's one thing we have not heard in like the previous parts, which is malware. I feel like now he's gonna show up, but I think this is Ben 10 Omniverse now, which I know nothing about. But yeah, let's start this.
The trio slumps back into the usual hero time charade until
Okay,
Gwen
2012
reveals
still.
that she is accepting a scholarship to go to college early, and Kevin is leaving with her, breaking up the Alien Force team.
Oh, no.
Max sends a freshly graduated Plumber Academy student, Rook Blanco, to be Ben's new partner,
And I mentioned stuff we have not seen in parts, and there goes one of them, Rook. I'm glad I read through my notes. Yeah, the 18 opened up with part 1 with time traveling Ben 10 and his companion Rook was like saving the world basically. We now know where Rook came from. I'm like, when does Rook show up? Now we know. Now we know. Sorry, I had to pause that because I couldn't believe it.
and the freshly
Okay.
graduated
I
Plumber
couldn't believe
Academy
it.
student, Rook Blanco,
I'm like, he
to be
looks
Ben's
familiar.
new partner, and the two slowly begin working out their differences, fighting crime in the underground city known as Undertown, formed
Also,
from the
water
alien
hydrated.
camps that helped rebuild Bellwood back in
Yeah,
2007.
I remember that too. Yep, part
They
2,
come
part 3
across a
right there.
drifting spaceship rumored to be owned by the Contumalia, the creators of the universe. And
Yep.
on board is their Annihilarg, which can
Yep.
both create and destroy
Yep, I
universes.
know that too, part 1.
In a ragtag fight for the Annihilarg against other foes, the device is accidentally activated,
Okay.
eradicating everyone and everything in the universe except for Ben, who protects himself as
Oh.
Alien X.
Oh,
Finally
shoot,
starting
okay.
to master his power, Ben uses Alien X to create a new universe to replace his old one, although it is not an exact duplicate.
I didn't mean to pause so soon, but we have started part 5 crazy. What? you erased the universe, Ben, but then you recreated it, but not the. Let me just make sure I got all that. Hold on, that we just started this part.
Accidentally activated, eradicating everyone and everything in the universe
Everything got
except
erased
for
from the
Ben, who
universe.
protects himself as Alien X. Finally
Alien
starting
X,
to
yeah.
master his power, Ben uses Alien X to create a new universe to replace his old one, although it is not an exact duplicate, and so far, no one aside from Ben believes this actually happened.
That sucks. That
After
must hurt.
5 years, Malware finally
There he
continues
is.
his
There
pursuit
he
against
is.
Azimuth. Kyber is sent to hunt down and capture Ben with his beast, now armed with the DNA of predators of Ben's respective
There's his
aliens
menace.
through the completed Nematrix.
Yep, the
Combating
Nematrix.
species who were naturally born to fight Ben's aliens against a skilled
rock
huntsman
monster.
strengthens
Alien.
the bond between Ben and Rook, becoming true partners. But
nice,
even with their teamwork, Malware has successfully upgraded himself enough to launch an attack on Galvan Mark II. They begin by destroying their moon, Galvan B, disabling all of the mechamorphs present. Malware then continues to evolve himself using Galvan Mark II's resources and transforms into a giant. Ben struggles to defeat giant Malware and gets absorbed into him, and has an existential realization with his younger self. This revelation restores Ben's old transformation feedback into his new Omnitrix,
there's feedback,
and becomes the catalyst that puts an end to Malware once and for all.
Okay, yeah, the first ever Ben 10 AMV, or the only AMV that we saw on the channel, was this fight. I didn't know it was from Omniverse. That's how you got feedback. Okay, cool.
The event becomes the catalyst that puts an end to Malware once and for all.
Okay, now we're done, just like that.
The adventures of Rook and Ben continue as they save the planet from the incursion invasion, prevent Albedo from permanently stealing the brain of Azimuth, and liberate the Anor system from the evil clutches of Lord
Okay, so Albedo, I'm trying to remember, he was the assistant of Azimuth before he got kidnapped by Malware. Malware wanted Albedo to, like, fix itself because, you know, he was corrupted, but he couldn't do that, and so I guess they just left Albedo to his own devices. And then somehow Vilgax and Albedo met up and linked up to, like, try to get the Omnitrix from Ben 10. And yeah, okay.
He's stealing the brain of Azimuth and liberate the Anor system from the evil clutches of Lord Transil. Paradox returns once more with a warning that the entire multiverse is at stake, as Eon and Vilgax have teamed up and have been time traveling together for years, putting together an army of evil Ben Tennysons for a war. The battle will take place in an alternate universe, where one of the Bens never found the Omnitrix, because the Omnitrix never even existed here. That universe is then targeted by the evil Bens, only for Ben Prime to swoop in and save him. Ben and Paradox fight alongside Ben 23, Gwen 10, and Ben 10K, another version of Ben's future that has the power to fuse his transformations together to protect No Watch Ben from Vilgax and Eon's army. The battle's true purpose was a distraction, allowing Vilgax to activate his Chrono Sapien
not the Chrono Sapien time barrier or bomb. It's always the Chrono Sapien time bomb with Vilgax. It's always with him. He's always got this bomb.
Purpose was a distraction, allowing Vilgax to activate his Chrono Sapien time bomb and erase every single universe and timeline from existence. All except for No Watch Ben, who Ben Prime bequeaths his Omnitrix to seconds before being erased himself. Paradox takes this Ben on a journey to restore the timeline, revealing that it was those two that manipulated the events of Ben Prime's timeline for Ben Prime.
No, wait, hold on. That was also what he mentioned vaguely in part 1. Hold on, a lot happened here. A lot just happened here. So Vilgax activated the time bomb, which erased every single universe except for No Watch Ben. But the Ben that we have known from Alien Force and Ultimate Alien Force gave the watch to No Watch Ben before he got erased, and then Paradox sent the newly acquired watch from Ben 10 to another universe. Hold on, wait a minute. My brain hurts.
All except for No Watch Ben, who Ben Prime bequeaths his Omnitrix to seconds before being erased.
Oh, that's kind of loud, I think. I didn't realize it was so loud.
Himself. For No Watch Ben, who Ben Prime bequeaths his Omnitrix to seconds before being erased himself. Paradox takes this Ben on a journey to restore the timeline.
Okay, Paradox restores timeline.
Revealing that it was those two that manipulated the events of Ben Prime's timeline for Ben Prime to receive the Omnitrix in the first place. No Watch Ben also helps Paradox collect the good Bens for battle, but is left behind when the war starts again.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm sorry for pausing so much. This is the most confusing part for me right now.
No Watch Ben also helps Paradox collect the good Bens for battle, but is left behind when the war starts again.
The new Ben got left behind when the war starts again. So maybe it's like a cycle that keeps repeating indefinitely?
No Watch Ben re-enters his universe shortly after the time bomb went off, but now has a better understanding of the Omnitrix and the responsibilities of a hero. Using clockwork, he reverses the effects of the time bomb and restores the multiverse.
No Watch Ben returns the Omnitrix to Ben Prime, and the good Bens effortlessly defeat Vilgax together.
Forever? Right.
Back in Ben Prime's
My brain.
dimension, Ben is
Prince
put on
Prime,
trial by the
yeah.
Celestial Sapiens for illegally recreating his universe as Alien X,
What do you want him
which
to do?
violates the Multiversal Preservation
Man,
Act.
shut up,
The
you
court
people.
eventually rules Ben guilty, but by using the Tetraman trial of combat, agrees to fight another Celestial Sapien for his own freedom. It is during this battle that Ben finally gains full control of Alien X and defeats the Galactic Gladiator, clearing his name.
A battle
With
of
the
celestial
entire
beings.
universe now aware of what Ben has done, Cervantes finally returns after realizing that the dangerous threat known as
Why Cervantes is back? I thought we saw the end of him in part 2. He's Cervantes, the guy who experimented on Kevin and the children when they were like children back in the Ben 10 original. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my brain. Everything is connecting here.
and defeats the Galactic
here we go.
Gladiator,
I'm ready,
clearing
I'm here.
his name. With the entire universe now aware of what Ben has done, Cervantes finally returns after realizing that the dangerous threat known as Ben Tennyson has put the Omnitrix back on. He restores Kevin's childhood memories of being the Rooters' main assassin, prompting Kevin to do the same to everyone else who had lost their memories. A charade of events lead to Ben, Gwen, Argit, Rook, Kevin, Alan, Helen, and Manny, all in the Rooters' headquarters located in the Null Void.
There's all
Cervantes physically takes control of the Amalgam Kids, but is unable to do so to Kevin,
Let's
who
go.
he instead corrupts by taunting him about Ben ruining his childhood
Let's
and
not
imprisoning
go.
him. Kevin
Oh,
seemingly
gosh.
turns on the team and joins Cervantes. A fight breaks out between
Oh,
them,
shoot.
leaving Kevin permanently scarred on his chin.
Kevin
Hey.
surprises everyone by revealing that ever since his last mutated incident, he has gained control over his powers
Hey,
and was
let's go, let's
faking
go.
insanity the entire time to
Hey.
get close to Cervantes.
To
Good stuff,
destroy
Kevin.
his connection to the other Amalgam Kids,
Let's go, Kevin.
leading to his defeat, demotion, and strands him in the Null
Hey,
Void.
let's kick
The
him in the
Time War
void.
is now set into motion as enemies from the future, Subdora and Exoskull,
Oh my
are tasked
God.
with
Okay.
collecting all the pieces of Maltruant scattered across the multiverse. To
We're not
become
done with
whole
Maltruant.
again.
No, don't bring him back. We're not done with Maltruant. Everything is connected. My brain and spinning. Maltruant. He wanted. Hold on, my notes. Again, he opened up part 1 with Maltruant. And hold on, notes. We got notes here. Maltruant was an evil dictator with his own analog. The thing that analog. It basically creates universes, I think. But future Ben 10 and Rook defeated him. But yeah, I guess these people want to bring them back. Thank you, you future aliens.
Lots of collecting all the pieces of Maltruant scattered across the multiverse to become whole again. Lots of time-traveling events lead to Ben and Rook teaming up with Ben's future son, Kenny. And
He has a
Spirit,
son?
slime biot that found his way onto
And a
Ben's
slime biot
Omnitrix
too?
and can form special weapons and tools based on Omnitrix DNA.
Oh.
Their goal is to prevent Maltruant from succeeding, but this journey follows Ben all the way to adulthood. Now
Oh.
36 years old, Ben is fighting to stop Maltruant from building his own corrupted Annihilard,
You gotta stop
and
that
travel
now.
back to the beginning of time to remake his universe in his image. As a gift from Paradox and Ben 10K, Ben and Rook use special time cycles to follow Maltruant into a literal race against time.
Oh my gosh.
They
What
temporarily
is-
knock
this is-
Maltruant outside of the time vortex, stranding him on Earth in the 1770s. Maltruant sends out a distress
I can't. That's why he showed up in 1770s. I literally can't right now. Holy shoot! So much is happening here. This is how he showed up against George Washington, and yeah, so because Benton and Rook knocked him out of the thing. He ended up in 1770s where his ship got destroyed, and a young Vilgax showed up and like, hey, I'll help your ship. You give me power or something like that. And that's when George Washington showed up with future Ben 10 and Rook. Oh, my brain. Okay, let me go back somewhere.
As a gift
I'm
from
sorry.
Paradox and Ben 10K,
I'm here, I'm
Ben
here.
and Rook use special time cycles to follow Maltruant
Time
into a
cycles, yeah.
literal race against
Yeah,
time.
Tasting against time,
They
yeah.
temporarily knock Maltruant outside of the time vortex,
Time
stranding
vortex.
him on Earth in the 1770s. Maltruant
yep.
sends out a distress signal
Yep,
and is
there
greeted
he
by
goes,
young
yep.
Vilgax, who agrees to repair Maltruant's
Yep,
courage
very
in
that.
exchange for the Chronosapien time
That's what he
bomb.
wanted, that stupid bomb.
Ben and Rook arrive to battle them with George Washington.
Yep.
Vilgax is inspired to dedicate his life to obtaining
Yep.
the Omnitrix, and Maltruant makes his escape back into the vortex. They arrive at the beginning of time to find themselves face to face with a Quantumalia ship, and are met by the three multiversal gods before them.
This is
who take
exactly
the shape
how
of
part
your
1
heart's
started.
desire, so you can physically perceive their fifth dimensional forms.
Jesus!
Maltruant
Hey, we're such high beings that we'll just, however you see it, that's how we'll show up as, you know? They must be super powerful.
Quantumalia ship, and are met by the three multiversal gods before them, who take the
Multiversal
shape
gods.
of your heart's desire, so
Heart's
you can
desire.
physically perceive their fifth dimensional forms.
Jesus.
Maltruant arrives not long after,
Yep.
and activates his evil Annihilard.
And they stop him.
Skurd forms the celestial blade to cut through the Contumelious chamber, but Ben has no choice but to dive in after the Annihilarg as a last-ditch effort to save the universe.
Oh.
Hope prevails, and using the power of all of his transformations,
Okay.
Ben contains the Big Bang and fires it into Maltruant,
That's how that
scattering his
happened?
body into pieces for Ben and Paradox to hide across the multiverse, with Maltruant destined to repeat his failure over and over again, trapped in an endless time loop. Ben says his goodbyes to Skurd, who wishes to join his ancestors in the development of life. The Contumelia are impressed by their observations, and invite Ben and Rook to stay and witness the true birth of their own reality. The Annihilarg is placed into the chamber and sent into the endless void. From there, the Universe Prime is born.
I cannot believe this is. Whoa. Okay. I don't even know what to say. This is all basically an endless loop. It's all a loop. Part 1 started. How 5 ended. This has to be a go-to show.
But
This
the
has to be a
story
go-to
doesn't
show.
have to
Oh.
end there. This entire video was made to guide you through Ben Prime's legacy as a testament to my passionate belief that Ben 10 has many more stories to tell, and I invite you to check out my own rendition of the series called 5 Years Later. 5YL
okay.
is a crossover continuation of Ben 10, written and illustrated by myself, with additional artwork and design and story input
made
from
this?
fellow Ink Tank members O.R. Ash and Hershey.
Whoa.
Like Ben 10, it's gone through its own share of changes over the years, but many fans have agreed that our work was able to help bring back the magic of the original franchise, and I hope that our work can do for you.
Wait a
what
minute,
you
this
showed
was
for
kind of
being
fire.
us. Thanks for watching. You can stay up to date with everything going on my social medias and join the Discord to talk to other passionate fans. You can also get weekly updates on 5 Years Later on Patreon for only $1 a month.
I'm sorry. That was so much happened there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me just go back just to make sure Woo!
Skurd forms the celestial blade to cut through the Contumelious chamber, but Ben has no choice but to dive in after the Annihilarg as a last-ditch effort to save the universe.
Hope prevails, and using the power of all of his transformations,
He
Ben
contains
contains the Big Bang and fires it into
Fire that
Maltruant,
Maltruant,
scattering his
scattering
body
to
into
pieces.
pieces for Ben and Paradox to hide across the multiverse, with Maltruant destined to repeat his failure over and over
This
again.
is all gonna keep going. This is all gonna keep going. Shoot. Hold on. Wait a I'm gonna have to rewatch this again. My mind can't even process. Like I heard what he said, but I still can't comprehend fully what's happening with this show. Everything was connected from part 1. His pieces got scattered. The symbiotes, Slimebios, Ben 10, the prime Ben 10 that we grew up watching with. He got to watch by not accident, but because of Ben 10 with no watch, his universe. No, wait. I can't even say it together. Oh, let's stop right here. I've never seen a cartoon show, any show like this, where just everything is just like connected, like all the pieces. Like, oh, remember this character? He's gonna show up. Remember this thing that happened in this early episode? Boom. Remember what happened in the future that we showed here? Boom, it's gonna happen later on. I don't think I've ever seen a show like this before. Man, I wish I would have kept watching Ben 10. I would have been mind blown the entire time watching it. Just like, wait a minute. He shows up here? Oh shoot, wait, this is what happens? What? The original Ben 10 show started with him getting his watch that we thought was by accident, because Xylene, she got the watch from Azimuth. She was like, let me go give it to Max, but she got attacked by Vilgax in space and she crash landed on the Earth, but she sent the watch to like Max's coordinates, but Ben 10 we thought found by accident. It wasn't by accident, it was all a ploy, a plan if you will, from hold on. Tractor? What's his name? Paradox. From Paradox and the future Ben, who just attained the watch from Prime Ben, but not the Prime Ben we saw when he was It's weird. But yeah, it's all for them to get him to get the watch to start the sequence of events that's gonna keep on going infinitely, like a time loop that he said. I'm just gonna end it right here because whoa. Whoa, it's gonna be fun seeing your comments. We're gonna have to have a discussion in the comments or something because I need you guys to help me piece everything together. This has been great to watch. Great to watch. I wish there was more, but unfortunately that's not possible right now. He finished all the parts. But we can still watch some Ben 10 AMVs that some people have requested already. But if you guys know any other cartoon shows that has like interesting lore you want me to check out, I am down for that. I am all down for that. It doesn't have to be illustrated like this one. It could be like just talking about the show or the cartoon. I know Adventure Time has some crazy stuff going on there. Never really watched Adventure Time. Couldn't get into it as a kid. But yeah, no, I am down to hear more about this or watch more interesting cartoon shows. Yeah, because cartoon shows can get kind of crazy as you see from Ben 10 over here. Let's stop right here. My brain hurts. I need to massage the brain. But yeah, thank you for watching. MyCupOfTea is out of here. Deuces. Man, whoa, my brain hurts. My brain really hurts from all that. Oh, but this is great.